Hello everyone, how's it going? We're gonna be playing a game called 25 Prism, the Autumn of Our Lives. It's a visual novel, which isn't Ren'Py actually.
Oh.
And, other than that, I don't know too much about it. Again, I haven't looked up too much information about this, so we'll see how it is. I'm kinda hoping it's not a long one, because I kinda got a bit of a late start on this one, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not really gonna guarantee we'll do a full playthrough of this one, because, like I said, we have no idea what it's gonna be like.
It's already off to a good start.
It is it? Oh, alright, yeah, I'll get there in just a second. But yeah, if it's just something we're gonna do, and if we like it, we'll keep going. If it's short, we'll probably finish it. But if it gets too long and we're not enjoying it, then we'll just stop. It's just to see how this is, basically.
Yep.
So, they are many wonders in life, and the most wondrous of all is its ability to surprise me.
What?
I have no idea what we're talking about, but sure. I ceased to expect things to go my way a long time ago, and yet I refuse to take the hint for too long. I was gonna say for far too long, and I just got myself confused there, so that was my fault, whatever. It's time for my life to change once more. It happened a few times already. I'm glad when we have no idea what we're talking about in the first, 5 lines of the game or whatever it's been. Choosing to study abroad, alone, when I was barely more than a teenager was a scary one. To be honest, it quickly changed from terrifying to exhilarating. The trip back was another huge change. I settled down, got a job, did the responsible adults thing. Okay. It's getting really weird. Seeing the years pass by was soul-crushing, until I got a girlfriend.
Oh.
I may have been a bit late to the party, but it was my first serious relationship, another life-changing event. But tonight, I will have to tell her, it's over.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Well, it's been a little private joke of mine to label the arcs of my life as ages, as history does. Okay. You're just in this park thinking this to yourself, sure. Childhood was the age of wonders.
I like it.
The teenage years were, without a doubt, my own dark age. Studying abroad was the age of adventures. Then came the age of pretending to be an adult, followed by the age of sweetness. Did we run out of ages to talk about?
Not yet.
I guess you couldn't fit the Enlightenment into it because it's not like an age? Because they didn't call it the Dark Ages? I don't know. Whatever. What kind of age is about to begin? The age of talking to yourself? It's like you're senile or something? I don't know. I have no idea. Is it a step back to my old boring lonely life? If I'm moving forward to something new, I can't see it yet. And because the future is so cloudy, so are my thoughts.
Oh, is that why?
It's the cloudy age. I'm walking by the water channel near my home. It is my go-to place for running before I let go of the habit. Let go of the habit? You're just not exercising these days. You don't have to make it sound like it's some habit that you broke. You're just being lazy. It's Thursday, 3 p.m., and it goes without saying that I'm alone on the path.
Well, of course.
Everybody's at work, as should I. Are we just cutting work or something? It suits me. I don't exactly dislike people, but there's few things I value more than quiet. Is this gonna be the whole game, him just talking on this one path?
I hope not.
November is coming to a close, yet the weather's gorgeous. The world is painted red and orange with enduring specks of green.
Well, on this half of the river.
Yeah, the seasons are different depending on what side of the river you're on. Interesting. No doubt winter will soon cover it all in white. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is off. At first I thought it might just be me, but covers, yeah, way to go. But until then, I enjoyed the throwback to better days. I walk in silence. On the surface I try to spot a squirrel in the woods, but inside I'm repeating my arguments for the breakup. I hear footsteps.
Well,
it's a squirrel. I'm gonna get mauled by a squirrel. The brown fluffy rodent hears them too, and climbs up a tree. That's a magical moment ruined, right there.
Wow.
What? The magical moment of the squirrel?
Dude, those are everywhere.
Can you imagine just seeing a squirrel and be like, oh my god, this is such a magical moment. The steps are fast. Probably someone running. Well, you did say you used to run here too. I stare at the ducks in the water. Another magical moment waiting for the intrusive person to run past me. But when the moment comes, I can't avert my eyes. And for a second, I can't breathe either. Ugh.
It's an alien.
Well, running toward me is the most beautiful girl I ever saw with such a lack of nose. She looks lizard-like. Alright. She's beautiful, though. No words of mine could ever do her beauty justice. Only this picture can. The running suit she sports reveals her fit body.
I see a distinct lack of boobs.
The swing of her ponytail, led by her fast but regular pace, is mesmerizing. I don't want to stare, but it's too late. I've been staring for 5 minutes now. Her eyes meet mine. Oh, I just love every time it just uses a plural where there shouldn't be. That always just makes me happy. I don't know why. The contact does not hold. Oh, and then she's gone.
Well, duh.
It's kind of more awkward than anything. She's just running and stops by my face for a few seconds.
I hope she never reappears, and we just like had this whole thing.
My heart is still racing with her.
Oh.
And the strangest thing is, I'm pretty sure that I've seen her somewhere before. I'll walk another 30 minutes, thinking more of the girl I just saw than the one I lived with for 2 years. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. No wonder he's thinking of breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
I reach a bridge. A little farther are this, I don't know. Sluice gates. Thank you. This is why you're here. And then the road. My car is parked around there, waiting to bring me home.
His car's just waiting for him.
To my dreaded but inescapable responsibility. The car's getting impatient now. It's checking its watch.
It's honking.
It's time to go. It's one of those self-driving cars. It's gonna leave without us. There's someone on the bridge. By my standards, it's starting to feel crowded here. Two people.
God.
In
and
separate
the car.
areas.
And the car.
Another woman. She's drawn a bit better, I think, this time around. Maybe a little.
Her eyes aren't as alien looking.
Clearly older than the runner or me. Really?
Really?
She looks the same.
Yeah.
I would place her somewhere past 30.
Really?
She doesn't have a wrinkle on her face or anything like that. Where are we going by? She looks exactly the same as the other woman.
I don't know.
I mean, the nose is a little weird like the other woman's, but
the nose is not as long.
Screams old to me.
No. Not that 30 is
I don't know what we're judging age by in this game, but sure. She watches me approaching and nods, as is the bare minimum requested by the etiquette. The etiquette? What etiquette?
The etiquette.
The etiquette of the lands. I nod back. Well, the other one didn't do anything. She has no etiquette. But as I walk past her, I can still feel her eyes on my back. It's more creepy than flattering.
Why would it be flattering?
She's such an older woman. I mean, she's trying to rob the cradle here.
She's practically 70.
She's a cougar. Being more than familiar with this place, I'm surprised I didn't reach my destination yet. Well, we haven't moved yet, to be fair.
That's true.
We're still waiting for that squirrel. My pace is honorable, and not too slow. I'm gonna say that for now. I'm moving at an honorable pace. Was I so absorbed in my thoughts that I missed my car? I stop. Something's wrong. Footsteps. Fast cadence. And here she is.
My God.
The most beautiful woman in the world, Miss America. The running girl's back in front of me. How come?
She did a loop?
She should be in my back. Whoa. Let's not take things too quickly here. Maybe she shouldn't be in our back, but she should be behind me, I'm guessing is what he's meant to say?
But she's running. She could like loop or turn around. Or she could do whatever she
some
wants.
loop around. I don't know. The water channel never left my left side, so I know I didn't take a wrong turn. I won't ask, and she's gone again. I resume walking, a little anxious. Then I reach a bridge that's not supposed to be here, and I know I've gone insane. Well, that escalated quickly. The older woman looks at me once more. Her eyes squint, and her mouth opens a little. She's surprised, but not as much as I am.
Excuse me. It's an older woman.
She's supposed to be 80.
I know.
I stop to give her my full attention like you should to elders.
I don't think I can keep up that voice for a long time.
Alright, just go to a normal older woman then.
You didn't find the car park, did you?
Yeah, I don't understand. It should be right around the corner. Instead, the path goes on, and then comes back here.
Like a loop.
Maybe you are just walking in a loop and you're supposed to take a right somewhere and you just keep on missing it. But it's not supposed to be a loop.
And you never crossed over the channel. Neither did the road. Wait, what? Neither did the road left you the impression of turning. Okay.
Sure, older woman, whatever you say so. It was straight. A straight loop. A straight loop. Alright. I can't help but laugh. What a strange concept. It makes no sense. Still, I'm happy I'm not the only one losing my sanity.
Would you wait a little with me?
Wait for what?
Please, just a little. You will see.
I shrug and place my foot on the ledge of the bridge. My muscles are sore. I'm not supposed to feel like an old rag at 25. Minutes fly by in silence. Maybe if you didn't stop exercising, you'd be feeling fine right now.
That's true.
I have an idea what she's waiting for. This should be interesting. I'll play along. And after 15 minutes or so, the running girl is back. She's still running in the same direction without ever reaching her goal.
Excuse me! Whenever she says that, I'll read it.
Excuse me. The young woman stops. She exhales and stretches her legs before looking back at us.
Yes? Did you see the car park coming here? No. Don't you think it's strange?
But now they seem like right in front of each other. Yeah. Neither looks older or younger to me.
No. One looks far more human than the other.
I would agree with that, yes.
Dunno, is it? I didn't really pay attention. It's the third time you ran past me, always running with the water on your right. It should feel strange. Now that you mention it, my mind was elsewhere. I can get carried away sometimes. You could have been running forever then. This path is a loop.
Good thing someone told you.
I come here often enough and I'm pretty sure it isn't.
The two women stare at each other. I remember having a voice of my own.
Wow.
Well, that's a good thing we remembered that. Usually it's not, but as incredible as it sounds, today it's a loop. Anyway, it's not the case today. To be honest, it scares the hell out of me.
The word loop is starting to sound really funny to me.
It's an epic loop.
Because I just keep saying it so many times. Why?
If we can't reach the car park, how can we go home? Without cars.
That car just like drove off without him.
What if we just make our way into the forest?
I don't know. Is it supposed to be like fall on one side and spring on the other?
I don't know.
Does that have something to do with it?
Maybe we'll find out later.
Ugh. I give you that an endless road is quite disturbing, but I'm sure there is a way out. Did you try the woods? No.
Who would wander in those old woods? I just noticed the whole thing.
Then let's go. I need to go back home too. I don't mind you tagging along.
Oh, you don't, do you? Well, you were the one that was just running the whole time.
You didn't need to go home.
You didn't have a care.
Yeah, what? That's a bad idea.
Uh-oh, what?
What? Why? I'm not familiar with the place, but you both said it's not usually a loop. It changed overnight. Was it overnight? Because they got here somehow, so...
They've been waiting here all day and all night.
Or rather, considering I arrived here around noon, the car park used to be reachable a few hours ago. Oh, okay. Well, now you realized.
Well, I came here around 3 p.m., I would say.
I parked at exactly 2:22. I tend to notice those funny coincidences. So it became a loop while we were already on the path. And let's face it, it has nothing to do with construction workers.
Those damn construction workers are usually the cause of this.
That's amazing. They just decided to make it into a loop while they were on it. It's like the
construction workers are able to alter like the whole time-space continuum so that you're just repeating the same sequence over and over. Yeah.
Well, in like Sim City or something, you can like change the road while the cars are on and then they get stuck. That's what happened. They're in Sim City. I solved it.
Oh, could it be a paranormal occurrence? Trapped inside the Twilight Zone? I didn't know we had our own local Bermuda Triangle.
Well, it wouldn't be the Bermuda Triangle, would it?
Is it either one?
Are they
the
in
Twilight
Bermuda?
Zone or Bermuda Triangle?
I don't know. I'm not joking.
I know you are not. I'm as scared as you are. You don't sound very scared. You're talking very clearly.
TV taught me that the first response to a paranormal situation is to check all your means of communications.
Well, I'm glad you've been watching TV.
Unfortunately, I never burden myself with my phone when I run. It patiently awaits me in my car.
Well, that's always
all
a
of this
good
technology is just waiting for them patiently.
I
The
know.
car, the phone.
But yeah, you don't bring your phone when you go running in the woods.
Why not? Especially as a
anything bad
female.
happening.
The most beautiful woman in the world.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world and has this creepy man that just can't stop staring at her.
I know.
Maybe your phone would have been useful, just in case. Well, I don't have mine either. I suspected I would get some calls. I wouldn't want to answer. Alright? What?
Like
What's that
from
logic?
the girlfriend that you're trying to break up with?
Oh.
That's the only thing.
She doesn't know yet, does she?
Oh, it's his boss.
My boss is probably burying my vocal recorder under angry shouts. My vocal
His
recorder?
vocal recorder.
It just means like his vocal cords?
Yes.
What the hell's a vocal recorder?
Voicemail?
Asking why I'm not at work today. We all turn to the older woman. I really have to check like who made this game. They must be from somewhere.
Yeah.
That's some foreigner.
Some non-English speaking place.
Yeah.
And can we not refer to her as the older woman? Like, it sounds like she's like 80. I'm on vacations. I left it back at the hotel. You left your vacations at the hotel?
Maybe.
It's her phone, I know, but... Seriously? 3 adults and no phone? Is it the 90s all over again?
The most distinguishing fact about the 90s.
3 adults and no phone. We had mobile phones in the 90s. Oh, here we go. The 25-year-old doesn't know anything about... Oh. More like bricks you could phone with. What is this?
No.
Why are we arguing about 90s technology right now?
It's gonna come to blows here.
Look at their faces. They're same... Oh, well, now they're not doing it, but they were making like the same stupid smile.
Actually, they were smaller and lighter than most modern smartphones. Not really.
What?
Phones in the 90s? They're a bit bigger.
What are you talking about, me?
Yeah, me is being pretty dumb right now. Smartphones are pretty light. I mean, I understand like you have those big phones that are like 6 inches now, but even those I would say are probably smaller than a lot of the ones like we're talking about mid-90s. Because I remember my mother had one and it was like kind of like a cordless phone.
Yeah,
even like a little bigger
they
than
were
that.
big.
They
And
were
they had
pretty
the big antenna on them.
Yeah, you had to stretch out the antenna to get reception. That's
Yeah.
funny. But yeah, he should shut his mouth.
Fine, if you say so. Looks like I'm the youngest here.
Why are they so obsessed with their
Oh
ages?
my gosh, calm the
Get
fuck
over
down.
it. It's like we're in high school or something.
In the absence of phones, the woods are our next best bet. I still don't see what's wrong with them.
Woods are an acceptable alternative to phones.
We don't
You
know.
make a smoke signal.
That's true, maybe.
I don't think they're thinking of that though.
We don't know how they changed. What if you enter them and get stuck? We're already stuck on this path. Nothing worse can happen. Nothing worse can happen than being stuck on a path in a loop.
Let's not tempt fate.
We won't know if it's another trap or the exit without going there ourselves. True, but we know the path used to reach the car park. It changed recently. It may change again. I suggest we wait. Nothing change if you don't take action.
I don't know, it looks very right to me. Just saying. I'm torn between knowing no trouble ever goes away on its own and fearing recklessness. Looks like I'll play Kingmaker here.
What? What is Kingmaker?
Make me king.
Oh.
Wait, who are we talking to?
I guess a younger woman. This game is very intriguing.
So, if we go,
I feel
we
like
go
we
with
have
younger
to
woman.
go
If we
because
stay, we stay with older woman.
But if we stay, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to stay here
we'll
and
just
wait.
wait here, dum-da-dum.
Yeah, I feel like we have to go.
You're right. I don't believe sitting still will bring us the solution.
Coming with me for some reckoning, then? What?
Whoa. No, we're not reckoning anything with you. Excuse me. Shyness eats my voice. I tell myself I supported her because it's the right thing to do, not because she's pretty and I want to reckon her.
Wait, if you two find a way out, come back here before...
Why don't you just come with us?
Yeah,
Come
seriously. Yeah, I understand. We won't leave you behind.
Conversely, if the exit appears here while we're gone, would you wait for us to return?
No, hell no, I'm getting out. I will, but not eternally. If you're stuck or forced to leave...
Good point. I notice nobody's wearing a watch here, and nobody have a phone. So let's use the oldest watch ever. This old woman. I point up towards the sun. Night falls around 5 p.m. in November, but we don't even know if time's working properly, do we?
Yeah.
So an hour or two from now, we didn't come back by then. It's because we can't. Please understand my sentence. This is actually a lot of fun.
I'm glad I chose this.
Yeah.
And if the loop disappears here, I will wait for your return until nightfall. Then I leave. This bridge is our rendezvous point. It's a deal. We're on our way then. Thanks. Be safe.
May the force be with you. I walk beside
I said I walk inside.
Well, we might go that way as well.
Oh, God.
Her mere presence is dazzling. I don't believe in love at first sight, but crushes do happen.
Okay.
Oh god, that's a brilliant line. Falling in love the very same day I intend to break up with my girlfriend would be distasteful at best, but I can't help it.
Wow.
Oh man. I have this familiar feeling around her, almost nostalgic. She reminds me of a part of my life. Long lost. A good part.
Was it the Age of Wonder?
I guess so. Is it gonna be like he's stuck on a loop through time and he's like thinking about his girlfriend from younger days? I don't know, let's just go with it. I don't know if it's gonna get that deep. This whole situation doesn't seem to faze you.
It's weird, alright, but don't you think it's also a little exciting?
Oh, it excites me in a certain kind of way, if you know what I mean. Just a little, then. I'm more worried that our fate is to be trapped here forever.
I don't believe in fate. If we want to go home, we have to work for it.
Yes, let's discuss fate now at a time like this. I used to think like that too. Let me debate philosophy with you for a few minutes.
I used to believe that during my dark ages. What do you believe now, then?
Well, I admit fate is just a word I use. I never believed in destiny. Alright, then why are you talking about it? But to be honest with you, I lost my faith in work hard some time ago. Well, that's quite the philosophy you have. Everything is possible if you work hard? I don't think it's that simple. Some forces are outside our reach, or understanding.
Like what? God? Isn't it just like destiny?
No, I mean chance, or chaos.
You make your own chance. Take that, old woman. Wait,
old
what?
woman.
What?
She's so freaking old, man. Look at all
Why
those gray
is she
hairs.
saying take that old woman? Old woman is not here.
You take that old woman.
Yeah, what?
You just take her and... Alright, let's just move on. She's not old.
But you were the one calling her old, me.
You're the one that first started it, yeah.
Come on, me.
Come on, me.
More than 30? Old.
Well, how old are you then? You guys look the same age.
She's harsh.
I'm 29.
She chose to sit on her ass waiting. Don't tell me chance is outside your reach when you don't even try.
You're right. I agree working for it is a prerequisite, but it's never a guarantee.
You are such a defeatist.
Well, I just said it's no guarantee. Although he does sound like a bit of one. Yeah, sorry. Silence threatens to come back. I don't want that, even though I'm all for it usually. You said you came here every day, always at this hour.
These days, pretty much, yes.
These days? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
What?
Are you thinking I lost my job or something? No risk of that. I'm still a student and should be for a while longer.
How
So
old
is she
are
like
you?
18?
A while longer?
I know those eyes and the silence that go with them. No, I did not fail a semester or two. Quite the opposite, actually, which is why I can afford to skip most classes this semester. You could tell I'm a woman of many interests. 1 degree is just not enough,
do
you
go
know.
on. I want to hear so much more. Yes, I know, she's a perpetual student. They think the more they study, the better prepared they will be. But meanwhile, they gain little to no actual field experience. It's just a way to postpone their first real job.
Wait, are you like knocking master's degrees? Or just like...
He's knocking everyone.
That's just mean. I
He's
have a
knocking
master's
people
degree.
like old. He's knocking people that go to school. He's knocking people that don't go to school. He's knocking people that
Who are old?
positive. He's knocking people who are negative. If anyone is not offended by now, you should be. Because he'll do it next.
I'm offended.
I've met 1 or 2 like that. Usually their parents kick them out of home sooner or later.
I want to study everything and go everywhere. Did you ever get to live in another country?
Actually, yes. I studied abroad in the United States.
Oh, so we're not in the United States. Ah, the American dream. Starting from scratch, making a good situation for yourself, right?
Pretty much a country-scale delusion. And now we're knocking Americans.
Yeah.
Sure, you have more freedom to try, but your chances of success are as slim as here. Where are we, then?
How did you end up so jaded?
Is it how I sound?
Yeah, if I'm listening to you, I should just sit down and wait for death.
Well. We get a little bit dramatic, don't we, in this game?
Oh my god. If I'm playing this game, I might as well just sit and wait for death.
You're just killing yourself right now with every click of the controller. That's not true. Like in everything, there's nuance.
If you say so.
We come to the place where the car park was supposed to be, and step into the woods.
Oh.
What the hell? It wasn't here last week.
I never saw that before.
What is it that we're looking at? Just a fence? A brick wall, if you say so. In front of us is a new yet derelict brick wall. It goes alongside the path, blocking our exit. Well, there's a clear opening in it.
No, it's blocking it.
But in the middle of it is a stone gate.
No, there isn't.
Like the entrance to a long abandoned private property.
I like gates. They're often
Good for you.
They're often synonymous with exits. What did I told you about working hard?
I wouldn't call that working hard. We just walked.
You're right. We still have to go see what is beyond the gate.
What lies beyond? She takes a step forward, but suddenly stops. What's wrong?
I can't.
After all that talk, I thought you weren't afraid.
I'm not. I just can't. I can't take that step.
I don't understand. Why not?
It's just like you said, about forces outside our control. My mind sends the order, but it gets lost before reaching my muscles.
She takes a step back.
I can walk as long as it's not through the door. There's an invisible wall here. Don't believe me?
No, because it sounds ridiculous. What to do? Oh, we'll have to try it ourselves. Come on.
Come on.
I just have to figure out. I don't want to fast forward. I have like a really weird button for save somewhere on this controller. There we go. We're gonna try it ourselves. Now that's a bad joke. I will try it.
You don't believe me, huh?
Well, we might as well see if it works for both of us. I will see for myself.
Then you go, St. Thomas.
What the fuck is...
What
does that have to do with anything?
Be called, like, Doubting Thomas? Because we don't say St. Thomas.
Is he a saint? I don't know.
I don't
know anything about that crap.
I don't think he's a saint. I don't know. My mom always calls my brother Doubting Thomas because he is Thomas.
Oh, very clever. Anyway, very clever on her part too, so whatever. I stepped through the door. We stepped through it.
Oh.
She was lying.
Wow.
That bitch.
What a bitch.
No invisible wall is stopping me. What a silly concept anyway. I go out into the woods, step 2, 3, then I look back behind my shoulder. Huh? The gate's gone. I'm in the car park.
Oh.
Free.
Oh, okay. The end.
If that's the ending, I'm actually content with that. Oh, now it's winter time.
Oh.
Okay.
On both sides, at least.
It is. The young woman had said she ran here almost every day around 2:22 p.m. because she remembered those coincidences. So in the months that followed, I never missed coming here during lunch break. I would often go back to work late, absent-minded. Until I was fired.
Oh.
So I'm glad I didn't find the courage to break up with my girlfriend, even though it's only postponed. Oh, that's great. Yet it was all in vain, for I never saw the young runner of the lady again. Does the loop still exist? Are the two women still trapped inside? I believe the young woman now. I don't think she lied to me about being unable to step through the gate. But why could I and not she? Or maybe they managed to leave but never looked back. I don't know.
The end?
Oh, that was fun. Spring comes and my girlfriend moves out with another dude. Oh! The most exciting part of the game, we don't get to see that.
I know.
I find a new job and stopped going to the water channel. The water channel. I only think of it from time to time. I always wonder if I didn't dream the whole thing. You probably did. My life resumes without any answer.
A strange episode of my life.
We call that the strange age.
Fiend.
The strange age. Well, yeah, that was 25. There's several endings, apparently.
Glass, 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 prism, prism, shards.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference between glass and prism is.
And shards.
Some are gray, some are blue, some are green. Well, look at the credits.
I hope that's the only credit.
25 Prism. Who's responsible for this? There you go. And music by Kevin MacLeod, as he does pretty much everything. Alright then, I guess that's it.
Well,
one-man game then. And, I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see what the other endings are.
me too.
Well, maybe we'll revisit this for another episode.
We have to.
But I think that's it for now.
Of course.
Anyway, until then, take care, and we'll see you next time for another ending. I'm glad we saved for this anyway.
Yeah.
So I have to do a whole lot over again.
Oh my god, terror.
Alright, take care, guys.
Bye.